Okay. Hello. I'm going to be playing Dragon Quest IX. Oh wait, what's the... It's X, not... I was pressing Z. It's X. Yes, this is the game that I very much like. One of the first games I ever played, and I felt like doing a recording of it. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Okay, let's fast forward through that. Because... we can do that. Wait, why is... Okay, so X... X... I guess I must have pressed Z by accident, like several times in a row. Um, that's my phone buzzing. If that goes through the audio, I had to raise my voice like a lot because I'm very soft spoken, and OBS was not picking me up otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna mute notifications from my phone so that's not happening the whole time. I like the default eyes. I'm not doing anything particular for my character creation, just kind of whatever. I will probably make the other party members based on characters I like, though. I guess worth noting it's also like almost 11 p.m. because I wanted to do this without any potential interruptions. So it's also partly why I'm speaking quietly. Not that I talk much loudly, anyways. In fact, I think Discord, the last couple times I've used it, has completely just not registered my audio in calls that I've been in. So that's an interesting niche issue for only me to encounter. I'm also not going to be reading the text out loud, but I will be reading it. But yeah, as I've said, I have played this game many times, in fact, so I am very aware of what's going on. I do like the story in this game quite a lot, even though it's not like... Also, there's some like glitching going on in the audio I've noticed, but I guess that is going to be happening on my very bad computer trying to run this game and OBS at the same time. I guess, I mean, I don't mind too much. Also, if you've never seen this game before, it does mix 3D models with 2D sprites. 2D sprites is mostly for the... oops. I'm gonna just move this up a bit. I didn't know that'd pause it, but I think that's fine for recording. I press Z again, but it doesn't matter for text smashing at least. 2D sprites is mostly for the NPCs that show up a lot. Actually, I'm not sure why they're 2D now that I think about it, because the monsters are all 3D. And there's not too many character sprites. So I'm just now thinking about it. I don't know why they're 2D. Yes, I think I was saying earlier, I do like this story quite a bit. Like, even though it's not super complex or anything, I just like... sort of like... I like angels and stuff, I guess. The way I wanted to say it was kind of like Christian mythology. I'm not sure if that's how you would say that, but I like angels, is what I mean. Cucumber. And slimes. I do think playing this game at such young ages like has just made me really enamored with low poly 3D models because I love how this game looks. Even though it probably like objectively looks pretty bad. Also, we heard a little bit of the music so far, but I love the music in this game also. One of the few times there isn't gonna be music in the game right this second, but right now, battle theme. I forget examine and I don't even know what miscellaneous does. Yeah, I never use that. Or examine. Not much we can do right now, it's just attack, I think. It's been a bit since I've last played this. There was a period where I was playing this like once every year or so. Dang, Kill is strong. I do seriously love how this game looks. Just seeing all the low poly models and movement and everything that the arrow is going as they attack. Really good. To me anyways. Beneficence. I probably remember more of the story than most people would who've even played this game, because there was a bit where I was trying to write fanfiction of it. Didn't end up doing that at all, actually. Just wrote like a paragraph or two, I think, but I did read up on the lore and stuff. And also some, like, rejected Bible books lores for this and for Arknights, which is probably gonna be brought up again later, even though Arknights has nothing to do with this, because I'm probably gonna make one of my party members after an Arknights character, or several, because Arknights is one of my main things that I'm obsessed with, apart from this game. I thought that was the clock in my house for a second. I have a grandfather clock that does that every so often. The music here is great, which is kind of strange because you hear it like twice in the game. And this isn't a 100-hour long game. So you probably hear it for like 45 minutes total. Oh, the audio is struggling. I do actually wonder now why the sprites are 2D for the, I guess the basic NPCs. Like, I mean, I guess the monsters are more important and it never bothered me as a kid. And it doesn't bother me now, honestly, even though it would probably look pretty jarring to most people who haven't grown up with it. But, I mean, that's the game now, I guess. I don't know why I'm checking that. I don't have anything. Let's check the attributes menu for... I was gonna say, for the only time where Stell is not here, Stell's not in the attributes menu, she's in the battle records menu, which is blocked off, so never mind. Is the colors for your character thing on the top screen based on your eye color? Because I did choose gray for the eye color, or is that just random and happened to be gray? Okay, I should play the game. I think there's like one chest in here that you can access. And there's like one outside, or there's two outside at least, maybe three. I do like the story in this game quite a lot. I'm not reading it out loud, but I am reading it. And I do, yeah, I do like it. I just think I'm going to take forever with this game of play. If I do read everything out loud, even though I paused my thought there because I was reading that. I'm assuming there's no alchemy recipes in the books here. You wouldn't be able to access this till way later into the game once you have alchemy. I didn't read any of this, hang on. Oh, this part of the song is amazing. It stops glitching. A veritable black hole. Jeez. It's like brutal insult, actually. I vaguely remembered dialogue like that this was like another foremost Celestian that they can take. It's not expanded on at all otherwise in the game, I think, but it's interesting to think about. It's like one of those biblically accurate angels, as they say. Which I do quite like a lot. Also, a thing you can do with the stairs in this game. It does not matter where you go onto the stairs from. I'm actually just noticing a couple of other things that are 2D and 3D. Like the chest is 3D, but the pots and barrels are 2D. I just kind of never noticed that because I just grew up with it and thought it was normal. I think you go outside to get to Yggdrasil. Alright, I need to talk to the guy here anyways, I guess. I guess there's this for later, so you do get this once you come back later in the game then. Why do they have an armor stand if none of them wear armor? Oh, there's an outside here too. Wait, which outside is which that I'm thinking of? Okay, down there is just a single area on its own. So I'll probably go to that first. Jeez, the music glitch there. There's a sky train. I guess I can talk to the Avis Major first. Oh, it's struggling. I did forget about Columba, actually. I mean, clearly, me forgetting about her means she's not important, but I mean, something I might consider if I ever try writing for this game again. Could be an interesting dynamic to think about with the two teachers together, and then also this pupil here that talks to the player. Foreshadowing going on here. Foreshadowing for 50 hours in. Useless bugs. I do like that this game has just small characters like Columba in it. I'm sure someone might have gotten attached to her and like thought about her a bit more than, and like considered her because she's doing like this library stuff and what the implications of that are. Just a little bit more world building. Anything by talking to this guy behind the counter? Oh yes. But nothing. Santa. Okie dokie. First I'm gonna go explore more. And get like 2 medicinal orbs out of it that I'm never gonna use. Actually, medicinal orbs are useful for the hexagon. And like only for the hexagon, then you just use heal spells. I like that there's an NPC that just tells you there's nothing, you're going the wrong way. Like, there's no reason for that door to be there except to have that NPC and the other one that has the short blurb. Alright, you. And if you were wondering, you can't go to Yggdrasil without speaking to Apis Major. I've tried that before. There's the guy standing there that won't let you go through. I never noticed before either, I guess, that the trees are like... Oh, it's not a mist orb. That's Wake Ribbon. An item I've never used before. Yeah. Never noticed that the trees are just... like two planes intersecting. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I think there's one more chest on the left side. And I think that does have a medicinal herb. Not that I really need that. Like, gold's not that hard to come by. But I feel like getting it anyways. It is struggling so hard. Isn't there a room that... Right, I think there's the rooms up here in the middle. There's like a place where the Guardians go down to the Protectorate. Am I wrong? Did I just miss that? It's possible. Let me just check quick. I guess it's just this middle area here that I was thinking of. I guess there's just more NPCs there once you come back here later, and I thought it was different. Figs. Oh, there's another chest. I think holy water restores MP. I don't even remember what Wake Robin does, to be honest. I'm assuming it just wakes you up, but that's not going to be useful for a while. And by the time it's useful, it's probably not going to be useful. If that makes any sense. I think there's a text speed button. Just to make things quicker for when I do read the lines ahead of time. Oh, I didn't know the screen existed. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, I didn't know anyone else who had this game, so never interacted with this stuff. I like that the default message is hee hee. That's good. Is there not a text speed option? Interesting. Yeah, the text not slow by any means, so... Oh, is it here that I was thinking of? Yeah, it's this room. That's cool. Yeah, I like this room. totally random thing I just thought of. Remember there was a time before where I was emulating this game, and there was like a few cheats I was messing with from it, and one of them lets you rotate the camera 360 degrees, and kind of interesting, but also some of the models just do not have like textures on the other sides. So, in case you were wondering about that at all, that's a thing, I guess. Shiny. Wow. Kind of wish Aquila was more relevant, but I guess that wouldn't work for the way the story goes. But also the way the story goes, it would be nicer if he was a bit more developed. That's a bit of forced foreshadowing, but sure. And also foreshadowing for another 50 hours in. I forget why I need to go to Apis at this point. Like, I fall asleep next to Yggdrasil in a moment, I think. So I don't know why I'm going back to Apis at the moment. I'll remember what he says here. Maybe I'm wrong. I know you go down, do a thing, come back up, sleep at the tree. That's it. Galaxy is a benevolence. I do also like the town name is Angel Falls, which, if you don't know why, you'll see why very soon. Just eavesdropping in the back there. I might answer that prayer. We'll see how I'm feeling. Wow, doggy. definitely can't buy anything yet, but I'll just see. Can I loot things at the moment? Yes, I can. See what you have to say. Yeah, like, logically he would have seen me just open up his closet and steal from him. As in, see the closet open up on its own, then see one of the items disappear. Clop it. I like that extra bit of flavor text. Whoops. If you're unfamiliar with Dragon Quest, you can just go down wells. Oh, I can't break the barrels? And there's always something down the wells. Just remembered all of Aaron's character from that one line. I'm so normal about this game. Haven't played it in years, but still remember all of the characters. There should be a fishing minigame in this game. I don't know what the purpose of this is actually. There's a few homes in the game that have this, and I'm assuming it's a thing in real life. I don't know what it's used for though, because I think that just leads down into the lake. Yeah, maybe it's like a path? Like, it's pretty medieval. Wee bit. Whoa, shiny. I didn't spend too long on the character creation for the main character, but I do like how she looks. Because the guy's got nothing else to think about while he's just standing in church. I think there's an item up here for one of the side quests later. Or even the main quest. He's not taking care of the horse because he wants to buy another horse? It's not very good. I already have these. I didn't know that. Awesome. Erin's pretty cool. She's not very relevant, but she is cool for however long in the story she is. Which is mostly just this town. Ever so sleepy. Me for real. I would not want to clean up horseshit as like one of my guardian duties. Imagine being sanctioned at a town to defend it, and you're just finding like rings and cleaning up horse poop. I mean, it gets you the stuff though. What's wrong with your first horse? I do like that this game has different versions of music for the different times of day. Except for one town that doesn't, and it's just silent at night, which I don't feel like was intentional, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Little tyke. Oh, baby. Is there anything different here? I mean, I don't want to spend too long going to every NPC. Oh, that's nice. I should have clicked on it, my bad. What's wrong with people around here nowadays? I do like Dragon Quest dialogue, with all its silly accents. That's what's happened in it. I do like how upfront this guy is about everything. Like, he goes from being like a little worried to being like, oh, I guess I'm dead, that's fine. I'll just do the thing that I do when I'm dead. It's awesome. Also, Stella's coming up in like a couple seconds, I think. Love Stella. I think I'm thinking wrong. Actually, I think she's a bit later on here once you go back down to Angel Falls. Getting a bit things confused. The train's here, right? And she would be in the train, so she's not coming down here anytime soon. Where's the bit where you get to prank Ivor? I might have missed it, honestly, because I feel like this is right when the major stuff happens. I guess with the tree. Does Columba have anything to say? Or you? Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Are they just gonna leave him here? If that happens? Should be proud that, like, a lot of this dialogue is new. Yeah, sure, dude. Hell. What do you guys have to say? Why are you still guarding here? There's no one here. Maybe they're just talking to each other. They have nowhere else to be. A lot more dialogue here than I remember. I don't know if I ever bothered to talk to all these NPCs again. Well, that's cool and all, but I like using, like, swords and stuff personally. I don't think I've used a martial artist in this game before, really, actually. I mean, we'll probably get to it in a bit once we... in a long bit, I mean, once classes are really a thing to spec into, but the class system is really easy to choose in this game. Love breaking stuff in games. Must lie, to be honest, I would love to be an angel. I guess just felt more in character for the character. Seeing his later events and stuff. Then again, could work either way. Could be more tragic the other way. I don't think I need healing, but sure. I'm sure everything turns out just fine. I actually forgot about the Yggdrasil lore until that NPC just a second ago mentioned her. That's gonna be interesting later. Dude, it's like 2 more sets of stairs. I am actually thinking again about Columba, with that extra dialogue about Horus. That's nice foreshadowing to mention him again, but a bit more sinisterly if you go out of your way to talk to her. Not that I'm sure anyone other than me is paying this much attention to this game. I'm gonna be thinking about that character now. That's actually an interesting just thing to have. Kinda wanna write about that thing. There's some interesting dialogue here. I don't think I've read most of this before. Seeing these like prophetic lines reminds me of a project I did recently where I played another RPG that I really like, Exastrus, and wrote down all of the relevant lore information because there's not a wiki or anything for that game. And I'm just seeing the prophetic lines and I'm like, my brain's getting like flashbacks like, oh, I need to write this down in a Google Doc immediately. That was a fun project though. And I want to do a different project for this game, which is what this is. Just recording some videos for it. Do you not sleep at the tree? If you do that later in the game. I think you do actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, 2D cutscene. Akira Toriyama's art, very, very good. It is a bit of a shift seeing the high quality 2D art compared to the low poly 3D models, but I like them both, so. Oh, sad music. From Stella. Wasn't even introduced yet. I do like the music in this game a lot. I'm remembering now, actually, you come across a couple Celestrians in the Protectorate. I'm wondering if some of the dialogue I read just now is like actually gonna have like a minor, like really minor side character as one of them later. This is the kind of game that would put that much attention to that. Dragon Quest usually has something like that. Like a huge, or like, I mean, a small but long spanning, like, side thingy. Even though it's just like a tiny detail. Might be worth mentioning while the credit just passed by. As much as I love the music in this game, I vaguely heard that the composer is like not a good person, or was not. I think he passed away a couple years ago. So not quite the same phrase as Akira Toriyama. But I do like the music. It is interesting that Eren is like clearly like the romantic like interest for the player character that like the trope Dragon Quest does of like girl in your hometown that's your love interest, then you leave and then you like come back later kind of, and then there's like a thing like briefly, but otherwise the character's like irrelevant. But yeah, interesting that this does imply a little bit lesbianism. We got some Yuri. But yeah, Angel Falls, as you've just seen. Haven't mentioned, but on top of just really liking angels, I do really like fallen angels, so maybe because of this game, but this game definitely meets a couple bases for me. Sorry, old angel habit. You can break things now. I don't know why it's okay for me to break things once I'm corporeal. I feel like that would cause more issues than if I was doing it as a Celestrian, but sure. Honestly, there's some kind of banger romantic potential for that dynamic getting saved, and it's the angel that you're praying to and stuff. Bit of a shame she's kind of underdeveloped, Erin. I think he hasn't restocked yet. I will get obsessed looking because I find it very satisfying for some reason, even though I don't need any of the things in the closets, especially later in the game, when I'll still be breaking them and getting 5 gold and medicinal herbs that I'm not using. Actually, I forgot what they had here. Interesting. Well, we're just gonna save Router Sword, I guess. So nothing right now. Probably a few things to sell, actually. As in, the Wake Open. Just the Wake Open, actually. Forgot about the Church of Burger King, right? It's just over here now. That's cute. In case you've never seen the other options in Dragon Quest before, you don't really use those except for Resurrection, for what you assume it does, and like the one item that gives you a curse in the game, you can like get rid of the curse. Okay, he doesn't say from behind. I think one of them tells you the experience you need to get to the next level, that's divination. I forget what benediction does actually. I think purification is the curse curing one. Nah. He doesn't have a cow. Where'd that come from? No. I think you can sell the proof nut, I think about it. It's not for very much, but I think you can. Probably. Sure, man. Also, I did miss the bit where you can, like, prank him a bit as a Celestian. Not sure what I did wrong, actually, to skip that by accident. You know what? It's probably just talking to the kid that asked you to do it, then going back over to him, and then you just do it. Stylus. Forgot there's this. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I knew you asked about this. I don't think I ever fulfilled that. I'll keep that in mind. Rare time where I'm not re-breaking all the breakables again. Oh, EP. She did not budge at all. One day I'll get a single cotton shirt from one of those, and it'll be all worth it. Paste. I like Erin quite a bit, actually. I very much wish she was more developed. I mean, she gets good enough moments, I guess, for now and in Stornway. Why are we doing it behind the house, man? He's actually reasonably chill. Like, you'd think he'd be a bit more hostile towards you, given his kind of like rough exterior, but he's kind of chill. This is the only time in the game where this plays. We're doing this dialogue again. No. Actually, I think that's new dialogue. Or maybe I just didn't read it good the first time. Yeah, you'd think he'd be like super duper protective of Eren, I guess, given how he was acting earlier, but he seems to be like pretty chill about it actually. And he doesn't like betray you or anything. He's just genuinely like trying to like hang out with you, doing work with you, but you know, he's pretty nice about it. I guess the monsters only take half the gold. You do have to pay though. I guess probably the mayor has something new to say. Said that right in earshot, but okay. Awesome. I didn't know about this bit of dialogue, that's cool. That's nice. I'm assuming they're like siblings. That's a nice dynamic they have. And again, just like a really small thing, but it's a nice bit of extra world building characterization. Now it is midnight. I do have class tomorrow, so oh, it's level 3, dang. But I will perhaps stop. I don't know why they actually wouldn't give you this option, because you can just turn the device off after saving and it's totally fine. That's what I always did as a kid. But yeah, I think that is all for this one. Goodbye, I guess. Until next time.